Well, I'm factoring into snow watch. Just want to do a quick update for Tuesday. There could be some wintry conditions across parts of England and Wales on Tuesday. I don't think it's going to amount to too much, but it could be similar to the scenario that occurred on Boxing Day evening, really, with heavy rain down in the south, and we're just going to see a little bit more wintry across parts of Wales and the Midlands as a little trough comes through. And then after that, we're looking at a big storm coming in on Wednesday and into Thursday. Now that does have some wintry potential with it, but the main thing with that could well be the winds could be very, very disruptive. And I did the update earlier on for the week air forecast talking about the potential for stormy conditions as we go through into the middle of the week. We will have a look at it in a moment, though. Before I get on, that's what to say about the ads. Links to articles on most pages, gaffleothers.com. Have a browse through widgets, any articles that you're interested in, just click through. So starting off with the facts chart, this is the human interpretation of the models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. This is for midnight on Monday into Tuesday, so midnight Tuesday morning. And we've got this wriggling weather front here across England and Wales. That's going to produce quite a wet day down in the south through Monday. Behind that, some pretty cold air is digging in. Although the flow is westerly off the Atlantic, the air is originated, if you follow the ice bars all the way back, the air originates from Greenland. So pretty cold air coming across the Atlantic, and this has been the pattern through most of the winter. So the central part of the Atlantic is becoming cooler. So these northerly or these westerly shots originating from the north are becoming colder over time as the Atlantic begins to cool down in the central part of the Atlantic. Anyway, that's by the by. So we go through to midnight on Tuesday morning, and we've got that weather front strung out across England and Wales, producing quite a lot of heavy rain. As we move through into midday Tuesday, that weather front moves away to the east, and that opens the door to that cold westerly wind. And then we've got this little trough feature here coming into Wales and southwestern England, northwest England as well. That's the one that could produce some wintry conditions through the course of Tuesday as it pushes across England and Wales, because it's moving into quite cold air. Now down in the south this is likely to be rain, but further north through parts of Wales, possibly the Midlands, northern England, there is a little bit of wintry potential. This is how the GFS is seeing developments for Tuesday. So into Tuesday evening, it's 6 o'clock Tuesday evening, we're in that westerly flow. It is generally very westerly, and it's unusual to have it so cold from the west, but as I say, the air is actually originating from the north, and it's running over a cooling Atlantic. So we've got that westerly wind coming through, but we'll have a little trough moving in across England and Wales through the course of the day. This is a precipitation forecast for Tuesday. There's the weather front clearing away from the southeast at midday on Tuesday, and then we've got all these showers following along behind as we go through into Tuesday evening, 6 o'clock Tuesday evening. The suggestion is there that there's quite a bit of precipitation coming across England and Wales, sort of merging into longer spells of showery type precipitation, if you like. And as let's go through into midnight on Wednesday, that showery precipitation is moving away to the southeast. It's turning drier, and there's signs of trouble in the central Atlantic curve, the storm system that's going to batter us later on Wednesday. That's developing there in the central part of the Atlantic. So have a look at the precipitation type forecast from the website weatheroutlook.com. You can find a link to the Weather Outlook on my links page. This is for 6 o'clock in the evening on Monday, and blue is telling you where it's raining, pink is telling you where we've got sleet or snow. So at 6 o'clock in the evening on Monday, it's very wet down in the south. It will be a wet day for much of England and Wales. As we run through Tuesday evening, Monday evening to Tuesday morning, that rain will clear away. It's going to take a long time to get rid of it down in the southeast. Eventually it does go though, and we're opening the door then to the colder air. So we've got all these snow showers up here across Scotland, and coming down to Northern Ireland, also parts of northwestern England as well, potentially. As we go through into Tuesday morning, could be some snow there across parts of northern England, still snow showers up across Scotland. Going through to midday on Tuesday, the rain still is taking a long time to clear from a very far southeast, but as I turned a little bit drier, some snow showers still left in the north and northwest. And then into Tuesday afternoon, that's when things get a little bit more interesting. We start to bring that trough through, takes rain across southwestern England, but for Wales there could be some snow, and that's indicated quite significant snow there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday afternoon. As we move through into Tuesday evening, this is 6 o'clock Tuesday evening, that's pushing across England and Wales, taking rain into the south and southeast, but there is still the suggestion that there's some snow there for Wales and possibly extending into the Midlands as well. And then as we go through into 9 o'clock in the evening on Tuesday, it's all pushing down to southeast. And yes, that is a little bit of snow being indicated there down in the far southeast. What probably happens is that the weather system sort of stalls a bit in the southeast and sort of intensifies. And if it intensifies, that could produce some snow down in the far southeast, and that would impact London. But of course, that's too far away to be certain with that. And I think generally it is more to the north and the west of the country that we're looking at for the risk of snow. So it's parts of Wales, northern England, possibly the Midlands as well. That's where we could get a little bit of snow. Don't think it'll amount to too much, but it could be a dusting in place. It may be a covering over the higher ground of Wales and northwestern England. That's where we're probably looking at some wintry potential as we're going through the course of Tuesday. Finally, have a look at that storm. Here it comes on Wednesday. This is midday Wednesday from the Jeff Bears. Very nasty storm developing in the Atlantic, and that just winds itself up into a frenzy as we go through into the end of Wednesday and this midnight Thursday. Very nasty storm there. The central pressure of that looks like it's about 945 millibars off the west coast of Scotland. So significant winds battering the country, really tightly packed ice bars overnight Wednesday into Thursday. Look at that. That's pretty horrendous with severe gales, possibly storm force winds with gusts of wind to 80 to 90 miles an hour for many parts of this is particularly for Northern England and Northern Ireland, but many parts of the country will be at risk of gales, I think, through the course of late Wednesday and into Thursday. And then through Thursday itself, that system pushes off to the east, and we turn it colder then as we go through into towards next weekend. There will be some wintry potential with that. Just show you that very quickly. So we run through the course of Wednesday, and here comes the rain from the Atlantic with that storm system heading in through the course of Wednesday afternoon. Some very heavy rain as that engages with the cold air. Here it comes midnight on Thursday. That engages with the cold air, and there is suggestion that there could be some heavy snow there for parts of Scotland and Northern England. I think that's mainly up over elevation, but really the main story I think with that is going to be the wind. Rain and snow will be in there, but I think the main issue Wednesday into Thursday is going to be the wind. Could be very disruptively windy across parts of the country. So it's all going on, it's all happening. I'll be keeping you updated over the next few days at GazWeatherViz.com as we try to pinpoint this storm down. And yes, there is a little bit of wintry potential for parts of the country on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.